Agnes Karelse, Gail van Zyl, Michelle Botha, Elizabeth Klassen de Souza, Yvonne Marais, Candace Zenobia Leons, Lester Nokia, Yeshwin Alexander, Alipat uit die Parel uit. These families just, may all these families just know that they are in our prayers. We're thinking about them as the Patriotic Alliance. And death is never easy. So please know that during your most difficult time, somebody's praying for you in this party. Patriots, let me just start with a funny thing. Whenever I meet people that joined PA recently, they always say the same thing to me. They're like saying, whew, I'm very happy because we are a roofkikker. Like that's what most of them tell me. They're like, Press, we've joined the PA. Ons is weer roofkikkers, Press. Ons is weer roofkikkers. And that for me is always the best thing to hear. Where the people can now watch freely the lives without people can now watch the lives freely without worrying that somebody's going to see them, without getting a new phone, all those things, or a different number. So I want to say to the roofkickers, some of you that has not joined, your heart wants to join, but your ego doesn't want you to join. Just join so you can't be a roofkicker anymore. We see you, I see you. I just don't wish to embarrass some of you. But some of you are even here before the PA people are here. You are already on the live. So we see you, we care about you. And with the roofkickers, you know, it must be hard to complicate your life like that. Watching what people do that you hate. Go and help your child with homework. Go and make some coffee or tea for your wife. Just go and read a book and better yourself. But you are here to see what you're going to talk about tomorrow that you deem to be negative that we are doing here. Don't do that to yourself. Is it good for your heart? That's not good. You guys know the lives, you record the lives, you know those lives more than the people of the Patriotic Alliance. Don't do that. Just join so you can watch freely and you can greet and you can talk to us. And this is a very interactive space. And then also, Patriots, which is, I want to just touch on two quick things. Also about the life. And people don't understand, you know, we meet so many people every day that tells us, ask Kombiza, ask anybody, like, Ons kyk julle lives. We're watching the lives in bed. We don't miss the lives. You don't understand what these lives mean to us. Ons kry 'n woord van bemoediging. Ons kry 'n woord wat ons optel. We get a word that really, really uplifts us. And we laugh sometimes, Press, you make jokes sometimes when we are at our lowest. So this is not, we're not a normal, everyday type of political party. This life means a lot to people. Not because I'm on it, but it means a lot to me too. When I'm down sometimes, because I'm human, and I come from the life and I tell you, it's one day I will never forget. I was down. And then I was speaking on the life, and I spoke about the Somalians that selling spices that are made in dirty factories. And those spices are not good. I wasn't in a good mood, but I already advertised the live, so I had to come on the live and I had to talk to you. And one, I can't remember who it was, one of the patriots just said, "Is waar, Press? Those spices are not right." My pot het geontplof. My pot exploded to the roof. Listen, I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. Like the person just said, "Here, Press, dis die waarheid. Those spices are not good. I put some in my pot, exploded through the roof." Like that. So, and then somebody insulted me once. And then the Patriots, one Patriot said, "Gaat jou oorlede gesig." I couldn't stop laughing. Like, I couldn't imagine, what is a oorlede? What is a oorlede gesig? So for me, you don't understand. I'm the one that people say this heals them sometimes. They will be down and we will have upliftment words here. They will just look, they will just feel. Some of the people said we are lonely, Press, at home. These are really, really, these are really, really, this is a healing space for patriots. You don't understand. If I don't have a life and then they will start saying like, "Press, come up. They will tell me to come up. So you don't understand what come up means. You don't understand because you're not a patriot. You don't understand how we look forward to speaking to you. How people look forward to hearing from their leaders. And this space for us is that when they lie about us leadership, we fix it right here. You can write, Gayton Mckenzie killed 3 people. The real patriot will say, "Ons gaan maar vir die lijf wag. Ons gaan maar vir die lijf wag." So please, don't complain about, you don't understand this life. You don't understand what's happening here. This is the space between us and the patriots. This is the space where we communicate. This is the space when I hear patriots telling me some stuff. And this is big for us, man. I see the D trying to copy now. They have a podcast. Boring voorbij. And all they speak about the SPA. Ons praat van die DA sometimes, praat van die ANC, maar most of the time, we talk about the Patriotic Alliance here. So I just needed to talk about that issue also, patriots. That this is, we have got old people, you can ask anybody. We've got old people telling us, "My husband is dead, and just at night I get so angry with you, Press, if you don't come up. If you don't come up, ek word so angry met jou, Press. Press, we miss you, and all of those things. And people get to hear, "Am I okay?" I get to hear, "Are they okay?" And if there's anything, people are still going to be accused of the worst things. People know. Here is, even if you don't believe my stories, I always share with you guys. You don't believe my stories sometimes. But it's true stories, I'm telling you guys. But, guys, but this is, you don't understand what is this. This is a space where even the day when we sign up Liam and we said midnight, it was to run away from you guys, the roofkijkers, so that the real patriots, because only a real patriot that can wake up 12 o'clock. But as Liam, we didn't even believe it. That was on roofkijkers work. The other ones woke up like, no, it's probably AI. That can't even see. So you can say, what about Gayton Mckenzie? Onze mense wag vir die life. Ons gaat vanaand hoor, because I'm always transparent with you guys. Always transparent. I will tell you a story about Mossel Bay. I was in Mossel Bay. Remind me before I get off. I must tell you about Mossel Bay. Hulle het so skidder. Hulle gaan so hulle vas skidder. Kykie. Nou, you must know the life is it's a family thing. It's like ons sit in die huis in en ons sny stukke met mekaar. Ons praat, you know who we are. So please, just look off if you're not for us, man. If you don't understand this thing. Thank you. Then I want to just quickly explain to you some stuff for the new patriots this year. Now, you must be beyond stupid. You know, there's just mistaken and it's just stupid. Now, if you say salute is gang language, then you're just stupid. Then there's such an elementary thing that you must be baie frek onnoosel. If you say salute is gang, that's jy frek onnoosel. Jy is verby onnoosel. Jy's onnooseldom. Dan wil jy intellectual klink. Nou, salute is gangster language. Maak op jou woordeboek. Go open your dictionary. You know, you must at least research before you insult. Research before you insult. Research before you insult. No, hulle praat gangster language, hulle sê salute. Have you traveled? Have you read? I want you to open the dictionary and the Oxford Dictionary and look at the word salute. Now you come here, hulle gebruik gangster language, salute. Gangster language ons baisa nie. Do you understand where that word comes from? Let me give you the real origin of the word. You know, in District 6, they move people and they start moving people. But then in Sophia Town, after they start moving people, I'm giving you the history of ons Baisani. And then they start moving people away from white areas, all the colored and black people. They moved them away. But when they got to Sophia Town, the people of Sophia Town in Joburg, they start saying, ons pola hier, ons pola hier. Pola means say play. Waar pola julle? Ons play hier. Say ons gaan nie movie, ons paisa nie. Ons gaan nie movie, ons paisa nie. Ons pola hier. I'm going to send you a song they also make, Middlelands. The song's name is Middlelands. And the people start saying ons paisa nie. Nothing about jail. I spent my whole youth in jail. I have never heard a prisoner use the word ons paisa nie. In ek kan Sabella, I understand prison language. There's no prison language that I don't understand. I know the whole prison dictionary. And dan praat hulle van Ons paisa nie is prison language. Dit beteken ons huiwer nie. Ons staan nie terug nie. Ons is nie bang nie. So now you've heard, and salute is not prison language. En 'n slang, ons is mense van slang. Ons is mense van slang. Nou, away is prison language. Listen, prisoners stole that word away. They from outside. People were not born in jail. People had a life outside jail. So don't come with, if you want to come for the PA, don't come with nonsense. No, this is prison language. This is a gangster party. What's a gangster party? Die party het meer pastore. Die party is 'n heilige party, jong. Die pastore is baie, the pastors are many here. So this thing of gang just got to me because I see people talking about, oh, they're using gangster language, salute. The prisoners just use that word. That's not the true meaning of the word. So I just needed to talk about that. Then I wanna speak about. So I just needed to tell the Patriots, and this is, I see people, all the news media is going live again. I'm not getting off. I'm just tired of getting off every time they come on. Then I want to speak to you guys about it's silly season, man. But before I get to silly season, I just need you guys to know that we are the fastest growing political party in the country. And this is not bragado and being bragalicious or whatever. No. This is facts. This is pure facts. This is like, we can show you scientifically that we are the fastest growing political party in South Africa. Do you know, and I want you to know that, and you must be proud of it. And you mustn't sit here and think, our party is in trouble or whatever. No. We are the fastest growing political party in the country. I want you to know that. And while I'm at that issue, you know, if you are a real PA member, I want you to know that you must start building where you are. Don't wait for us to give instructions. Come tell the leadership we have got together as a community. In PA, they say PA is a dictatorship. How can this be a dictatorship if you tell us who do you want to lead in your area? You're the ones telling us who must lead in your area. In other parties, you will never risk that. They will make you write exam there. The day you will write exams like you're back at school again. You must go write. You must write the exam. Here, the community tell us, President, this is our mayoral candidate. This is our councillor. This is this. Where have you seen a party like that? And I'm not being braggalicious. I'm just telling you that this party is for us. So some of you, julle byza, dan sê julle ander mense byza. Julle byza, hoe prees die mense hou nie van my nie, bly net stil, asseblief. As jy nie weet wat om te sê nie, bly net stil. Shh. Who are you? Must we all now like you? Please, I want to leave because people don't like me here. Do you know how many people don't like me and how many people love me? Now everybody must like you because if one person doesn't like you, then you want to leave. Oh no, go. Khan, we can't have that. You will never be loved by all people. All-round love does not exist. There's some people that would like you, even in church, at work, in the party. Now some of you complain, "Ah, no, press, these people don't like me." Ah, come on, you make me so tired. Of course, some people don't like you. There's some people don't like me too. Do you think I am going to worry about what they say about me? I know why some people don't like me. And you should start also knowing why some people don't like you. I know some people don't like me because of my past. Some people, do you know what people don't know? Is I can't go anywhere in South Africa. Ask the people that work with me, ask the people of DSEC, ask my protectors, ask the patriots. Wherever I go, people show me love. Now I must concentrate on 5 paid accounts that has something to say about me. Imagine, as a mal, I went to the rugby, they mentioned my name there, the crowd went berserk. Because people love me, and I love them, and they can see. So some of you now want to leave the PA, you're not really a real PA, because a real PA can't leave the PA, no matter what. No matter what, a real PA, julle kan maar van my naar maak, van my kry julle nie weg nie. So I needed to touch on that issue tonight, Patriots. That people, not everybody's going to love you, please. And then I had a nice, the DP visited me today. We were just laughing and talking about a lot of stuff. And we were just talking about, so this friend of the DP, we're busy eating. As we're busy eating, this friend of the DP calls him, ex-friend of the DP calls him. So the DP's phone is sitting here, he puts it on speakerphone. So this person says, hey man, you know, Kenny, I want to come back to the PA. Kenny says, so DP says, oh, I'm still on suspension. So I'm like, welcome back. Kenny says, the DP says, like, no, oh, please. I say, ons bring almal terug. Everyone that left the PA must come back home, no matter how you feel about that person. Everybody that left the PA, this is the home of people. Whether you like that person or what, people should come back to the Patriotic Alliance. When people vote, they don't ask the people, do you like Gayton or do you hate Gayton, or do you like this one or do you hate this one? They just want your cross. So people, I want to encourage you to bring back patriots that wants to rejoin our party. So bring the Patriotic Alliance members back. You have a duty. You have a duty as a real patriot to bring back the patriots. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about our party. And you know, sometimes God just shows up, eh? I'll tell you how God showed up for me last week. And and God just shows up. And, you know, I went to a dinner with Jewish people once, and I learned something so crucial there. I think it was 20 of us at this dinner, and we sat around the table in Israel. And we're sitting at this dinner, and before the dinner started, instead of praying, they said, can everybody stand up one by one and say, what have you been grateful for lately? Yo, I've stolen that thing and I do it. People that's close to me know. You must stand up and you go like, what have you been grateful for? And people stand up like, I'm grateful for God for saving my sick mother. I'm grateful for the new job. Instead of sitting around the table and just talking about how bad our lives are, we should start talking positivity. It's the story of two men that fell off the staircases and they broke their legs. The one they broke their leg, they broke their ribs, they broke their arm. And both of them were interviewed. And the one man, they said, what happened? It's like, oh, it's very bad. I fell off the stairs, broke my arm, broke my leg, broke my ribs. I'm in pain. It's very, very bad. It's bad with me. And they asked the other men that had the same injuries, how are you? He says, I'm a very lucky man. They say, why? You broke your legs, you broke your arm, you broke your ribs. He says, yeah, imagine, I should have broken my neck, but I didn't. How lucky am I? And it's the same injury, but it's a different outlook on life. And that's the outlook that you must have. You know, what you must understand is that so many of you, so many of you. Somebody asked me, said to me, hey, I'm so sorry about this fourth racism claim, knowing that you're looking after our orphanage, and there's not colored kids there. There's only black kids there, and you always give us money. And I said to him, no, that was actually good for me. He says, good? How was it good for you? I said, it shows me who's the real people in my life. I had people I used to speak to that just, like, because they thought I'm finished. And it showed me people that called and went public and supported me, you know, and I'll tell you two incidences that truly made me emotional. Marumo, Biza posted this one. Marumo Gallants was playing against Pirates. And then the rumor mill was going that I'm leaving, I'm resigning. And the people start singing in Sesotho. There's no way that Gayton must go. Gayton shouldn't leave because they... So when I saw that video, thing on Biza, somebody sent it to me. I was so touched, that people were standing up for me. People were standing up for me everywhere I go. You know, this weekend in Sun City, the weekend at the rugby, people were standing up for me. Like, no, we know you. We read, we don't go with mob justice. We read your report, we read your statement, we read everything. And the second one that really touched me the most, actually, was the Patriots in Knysna. Knysna's 90% black people in Knysna. We had a by-election. Nobody ever got more than 200 votes competing against the ANC. It's the safest ward for the African National Congress. In the very same week where the leader of the PA was accused of heavy racism, the people in Knysna came out in their thousands, and we missed the ANC by 30 votes. And these are not white people, black people, these are not white people or colored people. These were African people that came out, African people that came out in the very same week. And we missed that by, you know, there's such a safe word for the ANC. Let me show you how safe is that word for the ANC. But we missed them by 30 votes. MK didn't even bother to partake. EFF didn't bother to partake. The DA didn't bother to partake because they know it's an ANC stronghold. But in the week where the leader of the Patriotic Alliance is being falsely accused of racism, the majority African people that said nonsense, they start singing songs. You start singing songs about me, and Leader Beauty and the SG start sending me those songs. And I've never received so much love than I've received this week from people. And that's why for some people, you will be a statue. Some people will be the dove on the statue for you. And some people will be the statue. For them, you'll be the statue. And the people of Neisner, they were singing my name. And these are not colored people. And they were saying, we stand by Mckenzie. I get videos of people. I have never received so much love in such a, in any week. And I want to say thank you, and I don't take it for granted. I wanted to say thank you. Thank you. You don't know what that meant. I'm going back to Neisner just to go in and thank the Patriots. I'm going back to Neisner just to thank them because, guys, you don't understand what that meant for me, you know. You don't know what that meant for me. To see those people coming out like, nonsense, we live with this person. We've been with this person for 20 years. Come tell us this person is racist. Imagine saying, I'm using the K word to insult people. Me? Are you mad? Is mal, ik. Guys, you know, social media will be the end of people. But yeah, we're going to take it one day at a time. We want to go to the Equality Court. We have to go to the Equality Court. We don't want this thing to stop at the Human Rights Commission. It has to go there because there's certain issues that must be ventilated and I must clear my name in a court of law. So we don't want to get a letter and say this thing is over. No. We must go to the Equality Court because so that we can, beyond any doubt, prove that this was a campaign. And I mean, you saw parties were ganging up against us. I'm still standing. Imagine, you could have come forward with me for any other thing, never racism. So I wanted to deal with that today, just to tell you that we're looking forward. The case will probably sit next month in the Equality Court. We will be there in our numbers, and you can go listen so that we can ventilate this issue. And I must be able to defend. I must be able to defend and talk and be cross-questioned and also cross-question them. And I mean, and guys, I want you to know this today. The media is not our friend. The media is not our friend. Have you seen how when we grew and the deer went down in the by-election in Neisner and Matsikama, and we grew like, I think 3-4 times. And the thing said, PA is nervous or something like that, the son or whatever, they said PA is nervous and all those things. Like, how can who's nervous after they've grown 4-5 times, guys? The one that is SG, just block all those people that's swearing here. Just block, as the life goes on. TSG, same thing. So, everyone was happy in the PA. So we growing. I know I've got one rule, guys. I said, let's see the result. So yeah, guys, we're moving. We're moving as the Patriotic Alliance. And then, so you know the media is not our friend. You must know that. You know, you must never depend on to getting the news here. Next week we're meeting with Ashley Ricks and a lot of media people. PA is now just going to meet, the SG is going to meet with them. And the SG is going to bring that we start our own media outlets. we bring it to the NEC meeting. In that NEC meeting, we will then make a final decision. But so that they will put a whole presentation for the NEC so that we can, so people can get, because we are bombarded with anti-PA news every day. So we have the resources, we have the human resources, we have the financial resources to start our own things. Our own podcast, our own radio, all of those things. It is within us. The SG and the DSG must just bring it to the NEC meeting. So yeah, that is the first one. And then the second one is, guys, let me explain something to you. When you join the PA, I think you must understand. You know why we started the PA. We started it so everybody can be treated equal. And people are not, we're not buying biscuits here. This is not going to the shop and buying biscuits. This is getting equality. It's going to, it was Che Guevara that said, the apple, when it is ripe, or the pear or the apple will not fall just from the tree. You got to shake the tree. So we got to shake the tree. So let's just go on and do what we need to do. As the Patriotic Alliance, we are in a good space. We are in a very, 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 very good space. They tried to shake the PA, and the PA grew in the same week. They say when you hit your best shot, you better make sure the person doesn't stand up. We're still standing as the Patriotic Alliance. If you think this for 1 second is about me, no, you're making a grave mistake. You're making a grave mistake. This is about the Patriotic Alliance. So, Muni Paisani, we are building our own table. We're building our own table, and we've come this far. 9 seats in Parliament. We've got around 100 councillors across the country. We've got more than, I think, 12 or 10, 11 provincial legislature members. We've got speakers. We are growing. So, Yalamani Paisani, we have been on this thing. There was a time when we had nothing. Today, we've got 9 seats in Parliament. We've got more than around 100 councillors. We've got 10 members of the provincial legislature around. Now, how can we not be a growing party? We didn't have that during the last election, the previous election. So the next election, we're going to have more and more and more and more. Press, I say, okay, press, I never knew these people. I knew this is coming. I knew all the things that's happening to us that's not good, it was coming. It's like you didn't know it was coming. If you join the PA, prepare yourself for the worst. Because to get to the best, you got to go through the worst. And for me, when I read the Bible, I always read for a deeper meaning. I always try to understand a deeper meaning. You look at that woman, let me tell you, that woman, Beauty, the very one that delivered this victory, I call it a victory for us. That Xhosa woman was working for the PA, let me tell you. She was brought to me by Walit, 2020 or 2021. That woman was working. And then time for people that must go to council. They just put colored people and they excluded Beauty. They took Beauty out. Ask Beauty. I'm the one. This one that they say is racist. I said, never. I said, beauty. And remember, Walid even wanted to make space for beauty. I said, no need for that. You are staying. Out, out. Beauty is coming in. Today, that very same woman that I stood by, she, in a week when it was difficult with false allegations, she rose to the occasion and she made sure that the people in Eisner stand up and they vote for the Patriotic Alliance. So Patriots, this thing is big. We're growing. Let them say what they say. Our job is to build South Africa. Social cohesion. We should be a socially cohesive country. That time is over. That time is over. I tell you what happened. And you know, the people in DSEC are so honest. They're putting together this whole event. And they got a database of all artists, all comedians, a database at the department. When they had to choose who they putting in to perform, to sing, to dance, to MC the event, to be a comedian, they didn't have colors on the database. That's all I'm going to tell you. Right there. It shows that we were not even in the head. And they were so honest with me. And they went out on their own. And they went so that there can be white people singing. There was also not, like, we got that lady that sang, Die Here het my mooi gemaak. That is who we want to be. All races. All races. Guys, they shot a 3-month-old baby. I want to show you something. They shot a 3-month-old baby and they killed like 10 people the past week. But they also robbed 3 Democratic Alliance members. We commend the police for catching the criminals that robbed the Democratic Alliance members. We commend the police. Criminals should be arrested. We thank God that He saved the lives of the 3 Democratic Alliance members. Nobody should be attacked in such a spiteful, criminal manner and so violently. But we ask the police to also use the same energy to get the killers of the 3-month-old baby and everybody else that was killed during that week. We commend you for finding those killers, those attackers. But let us also try to find the killers of only the people who were killed this week. Of only for the person that killed the 3-month-old baby. Our story is a story of murder. Our story is a story of murder. Our story is a story where our children play next to dead bodies. Our story is a story where there's bloodshed. Our story is a story where children can't go outside. People don't sleep in the rooms where the beds are because there's windows. They sleep in the corridor. They sleep in the corridor where there's no windows because the bullets go through the windows when there's gang fights. That's not how we should live. But that's how we live. Last year, 3,000 colored people were killed on the Cape Flats. people don't care. So if we don't stand up for ourselves, for our children, and then no race should be treated better than any other race. We should fight that all races should be treated equal. Your heart will break if you go to Kalicha. If you go and see how the Suris run in Kalicha. But I will show you some of the media. I was watching an interview where they had a guy from the ANC in Pretoria. George is his name. I think George Machila is his name. I was just watching the interview. And the person interviewing him was asking him about Hammanskraal. The Surich in Hammanskraal or something like that. But why is it when you media interview the DA, you don't ask them about the Surich in Kalicha? But when you interview the ANC guys, you will talk about what is wrong in that area. When you interview the PA guys, you'll talk about what was wrong in Knysna. But you never ask them. When you interview the DA people, why is it that people are dying? Why is it that Suris run in Langa, in Guguletu? Why don't you ask those questions in Kalicha? But when you interview in the ANC, you ask those questions, or the PA. But when you interview DA leaders, you never ask, why is it that women, that 20,000 people must share 30 toilets, or 30 or 40 or 50 toilets, outside toilets? Why don't you ask those questions? Because you guys are biased when it comes to the DA. Why don't you ask how the Cape Flats is bleeding? It has been bleeding for more than 50 years. But now we are standing up. These gangsters, they will come. Let me tell you something. There will come new cops. There will come new politicians. Not these politicians that's in your pocket. Your day will come. Ons gaan julle klaarmaak. Ek vra die Here moet my net spaar, laat ek in a position kom where I work directly with gang fights and stuff like that. So just know guys, they're intimidated by us. A 3-month-old baby died. People at the Cape Flats, blood is running in the streets. And it's not only the Cape Flats. It's shorter. Wentworth, Rege Park, Elders, Westbury, Annandale. People, mothers are burying the children. But nobody wants to talk about that. But they say it's the best run city. Will it be the best run city if your people are dying? It's sad. You think I'll not talk about those things? He wouldn't talk because he wants... Come on. This is not the way. This is not the way. Now they say the national government, they blame the national government. National government, some people will blame the DA. No. Both got money. 6.7 billion rand you have. So if you say national, what are the 6.7 billion? Om te gaan kamp, peer geld. You want to go and camp. Why did you get 6.7 billion in the Western Cape? What is that money for? What do you do with that money if you still die? And those are the questions we must ask. Guys, you know, there's one thing I took an oath that I will never discuss what we discuss in cabinet. But I can tell you, I'm not silent about issues that I was loud about before I went into national government. And I'm not the only one. And I don't want to say it here like I'm the savior. I'm not a savior. There are people, their voices are louder than mine even there. So I just want to say issues are being addressed. But let us not sit here and leave the people insulting us. They're not dying. They don't, they don't, if I have to tell you the life of children, parents are taking their children out of school. Because for the child to go to school, he must go past the area of the Americans or the hard livings or the chunky funky boys or the sexy boys, or they have to go past the agge of the sesse. So rather your child is uneducated than for him to risk death every day. That is the choices that the people on the flats, on the different flats, I think. I met with the premier of the province of Gauteng. After I went to go see the flats, the state of the flats in the colored community, he gave me his absolute word, Premier Panyaza, they're going to fix that this year. They're going to fix them this year and give ownership after fixing them. He has not lied to me before on issues. So I believe that. The flats don't have staircases. We can't not say anything about that. When I grew up, before I would know anything, I knew all the gangs in my area. I knew about the Spaldings, I knew about Stylistics, I knew about the Philadelphia boys, I knew about the Bosbeere, YBRs. I knew about all the gangs in my community before I could even write my name. And today it's still the same. Things have to change for our people. So let them talk, let them try to stop us. They'll never stop us. This thing is unstoppable. This thing is unstoppable. Then, guys, just so you know, it's not everybody, if you look at this thing publicly, when I read the story of King David, when Goliath was saying, give me a man, and King David had to select the stones. He didn't go with the armor that King Saul gave him. Said, give him, while that guy was saying, give me a man, for 40 days, he was screaming, give me a man. You know what David was doing? He was selecting his stones. He knew the type of stones he will use for his battle. So for me, I turned that around. While the people are making a noise, give me a man on social media, people are making noises here on Facebook about our people, like, let's select our stones, which is people that will go with us to the battleground, election day, and make us win. Choose right. Choose people that is kind. People that care about people. Choose stones like David. He chose a certain stone in the stream. He didn't take all the stones he saw. Not everybody that we sign up is going to vote for us. Not everybody that we sign up is going to help us. Some are going to try to derail our revolution. But while Goliath was screaming, give me a man, that man was just, that's what we should be doing. Let them make a noise on social media. They don't do door-to-door in their parties. Their job is to insult PA the whole day. That's why PA hits the DA every day. When we meet, we clap them. When we meet, we clap them. Because we understand one thing. some of our people that are in gangsterism is because there's no jobs. We need to stop the DA in the Western Cape because very soon you will not be able to afford your house. You will not be able to live in the Western Cape. They're pricing the people out of the Western Cape. Property prices, which they brag about, has hit. I mean, and if the property price go up, the rates and taxes goes up. So what I'm saying to you, we need to give jobs to these kids that want to be gangsters or that's gangsters. We must get them out of gangsterism through sport, through arts, through culture, through jobs, through opportunities. So this war is not a war for a position. Every day I am seized with making sure we uplift leaders in the PA. Because I can't be the leader forever. We need to make sure if something happens to me, there's people that is equipped enough to stand up. I read something by Grant Pasco this morning. Very powerful thing he wrote. Grant says that there's a great opportunity for us when it comes to the next election because some of our people are not registered, some of them are not voting. And that is true. PA will now, and I have to say it, I know the roof kickers will steal it, every area in the month of September, every Saturday will be a registration Saturday. We're not going to wait for it. This is every Saturday from September. In your area, you need to go and register people, get their names, check who doesn't have IDs. You must have a table of registration. You guys must drive people and young people in the street. You need to pick them up and say, come, gaan gee jou naam in daarso, address, and then we will start registering them. This is a very clear instruction. In the month of September is a registration month for the PA. We're not waiting for the ISC's registration. Every weekend, we are registering people. So you guys must get together, have your little braai or whatever, but you're going to register people. Every area, including myself and my area and all our areas, we are going to register people. Watch how they also going to copy us. But yeah, watch how they're also going to copy us. Watch how they're also going to copy us. They're going to copy us. Every weekend. Guys, prepare yourself. I get so happy when I see people are preparing themselves for election. So when you prepare yourself, make sure that every weekend from now on, PA has got a registration drive. In your area, put your tables there, bring your cars, go around, bring young people to go and register. We must register. We want the numbers. We want the numbers. We're going to register our people. Our people are not registered to vote. Our people, so September is a registration month. Bakang, Leader Bakang. September is a registration month for the Patriotic Alliance. It's the summer of registration. Every Saturday, we're going to register people. We are preparing. So if you know somebody that's not, I'm so tired of people, when we pick them up, they're like, oh, I'm not registered, I've never voted. Daar is weer tyd vir ons vote weer nie. Daar is weer die tyd nie. There's no time for, oh no, politics, I vote for Jesus. Jesus is not on the ballot box. Jesus is not in the ballot box. Jesus is not on the list of people that you should vote for. Jesus gives us the power to make a decision. Jesus gives us discernment. So stop saying you're voting for Jesus. Don't bring Jesus down to the level of the Gayton Mckenzies and the people that's on the list that you can choose from. So PA, we're not waiting. The IEC already said they might only have one election registration weekend. So everybody, you have your mandate. If there's areas that don't have the numbers to the SG on Monday morning, we will accept that we have no leadership there. So don't just sign people up, register people. That's our September mandate. Register people, that's our September mandate. We're going to get the people in our communities that are not registered. People have moved to other areas. We're going to register people. Do you know how many times we bring people to the voting station and then they can't vote? It's also for you to check your own registration. It's also for you to check your own registration. To say, are you registered to vote correctly? Just check if you are registered to vote correctly. That's what you must check. If you are registered to vote. So this road is not easy. The road is difficult. Ek paisani. They can throw everything at me. I'm ready. I'm ready, patriots. They can throw everything. Ons is ready. So this thing where you're also just a Facebook patriot must come to an end. Gaan grond toe. Los maar die hele dag hier post. As the SG, the 3 by-elections, whoever works for the PA that has not been there, I want the names of those people. They must tell us which by-elections they've been. If you get paid by the PA, it's not even, it's not voluntarily or decision that you have to be there. You work for the party. Why do you think we pay you? Because you're pretty. You're playing. So, and then I want to say to people, I see some of you guys are rejoicing with what's happening with the NCC. No, you shouldn't do that. No, you shouldn't do that. You should never rejoice what's happening with the NCC. That can happen to us also as the Patriotic Alliance. People come and people leave. The NCC is not the first party where people decided to leave. We've had people leaving here. That's nothing to be rejoicing. You rejoice like we've gained those members. Why are you rejoicing? Do you know there's only 2 politicians that stood up for me publicly? It was Fadil Adams and Andile Mkama. Those are the 2 politicians that stood up for me. Fadil Adams. So how can I rejoice when people are leaving the party that is being led by Fadil? I can't. Me and Fadil, we differ on too many issues. But we agree on one thing. We must change the lives of South Africans. And a guy like Fadil always lands on his feet, believe me. For us, hou op, rejoice en gaan rejoice op die grond. I told you, you'll never hear me saying bad things about Fadil or Antipet or Marius Fransman. Marius Fransman, somebody sent me a video of the things he said about us. They said, what is your comment? Marius Fransman says, you guys are gangster language, you're not rehabilitated, you don't do this. I said, it's okay. That's Marius Fransman. Media sent me the video. I said, ek bid vir Marius. Ek wil hê die party moet groei. That's my comment. That's my comment. So to all of you, don't let kleinigheden, don't let small things stand in the way. People have the differences in parties. People outgrow us. There's some people that might be that have outgrown the PA according to them. That is what politics is. We sometimes outgrow each other. So yeah, don't rejoice in that. And then what is it? Let me just see, what did I leave out? Oh yeah, the MMC position in City of Joburg saga. There was an issue, was the position. EFF wanted the position of roads and transport, is a position that we have. The ANC has sent us and asked us if do we want to change and give EFF the position. We said no. We're now waiting for the mayor to take his decision. What will happen so that we can take our decision? It is not about Liam. It's not that they don't want Liam. It is that EFF wanted that position. We said no because we had a position. And now we're waiting to see what the mayor does because the constitution allows him to take a decision. But after that, our constitution allows us also to take a decision. So I'll keep you informed. I hope now that's the story, not what you read in the media. That has nothing to do with they don't want Liam or something like that. It has got everything to do with the EFF wanted our position and they wanted to give us their position. And the ANC came to ask us. We met with the ANC. The ASG was there. Leader Bakang was there. And Leader Charles was there. And Leader Intia, I think, was there. I'm not sure. And we just said, no, we don't see us doing that. So we're just waiting. So that is the true story. Then, so then, guys, the last one is, it's silly season. You're going to hear a lot of stuff. My job is only to prepare as many leaders as possible in the PA. That's my job. My job is to make sure I empower as many of you as possible in leadership positions. For the day that we are no longer here, the party lives on and on and on and on, so that my kids grew up one day, they can also benefit from the leadership that will be in place of the PA at that time. They must also be led, like other people allowed their father to lead them. So that's the story. So not what you read in the media. I told you the real story. When I always tell you, we had a meeting with the PEC of the ANC. We told them, no, we don't see our way. And the PEC said they'll come back to us. So that's the real story. Not, no, they don't want Liam. No, it's got nothing to do with Liam. They want to give us another MMC position of EFF, and EFF want to swipe with us. And I said no. And lastly, Patriots, let me tell you, we are family here. It's silly season. You're going to read everything, every negative thing. They can tell you that Gayton stole 50 billion rands. There's not even 50 billion. They will tell you Gayton did this, Gayton did this one did this one did this, Marlon did this, Mary did this, Chanel did this, the TG did this, the DSG did this. It's silly season. The elections is obipat. It's silly season. Don't worry about that. So, I went to Mossel Bay. I want to tell you the story of Mossel Bay. This canary. So, you know, the ladies there, the senior citizens were so happy to see me. I was so happy to see me. So we had like a good time there. We were taking pictures. We were praying. We were making a noise. We were doing all this stuff. And I'm like, can I use the bathroom? So there's a bathroom there in that hall that we were. And there's a window. There's like a window, look like a trunk window there. You can see through it. So, so I just took pictures the whole time. And now there's 30 ladies stand there and smoke. But I'm now busy peeing. I'm peeing so I can see them because I'm tall. And I'm looking at them there. But they don't see me. They like saying, they won't say, ooh, please let me so like a stiff vastgehou, né? Please help me so stiff when you took that picture. Oh, wat is die man my so mooi gehou, né? Ek kry sommer so grillings, né? I wanna laugh. The one says, oh, ek kan hom net huis toe neem. En hom mooi gaan toe draai by my huis, hom styf hou in die bed in. The other one says, oh, nee, jy moet dit nooit doen nie. Dan gaan die live toe kom en kom praat van jou steekmatras. I nearly pissed myself. Ek het amper dat gepie. Right? She says, the other one says, I'm going to take him home and just hold him and put him in my bed and just hug him. And says, no, you mustn't do it. She says, it's so umatraza. He's going to come to the life and he's going to talk about your steekmatras. I laughed from Mossel Bay to Cape Town. You gotta love the PA people, eh? You guys are just the best. I love you. I love you guys so much. And don't worry, and thank you for your prayers. We are family. And just the last thing, the investigation is nearly finished with our Deputy President, Leader Kenny. They're going to interview him this week. They're going to interview him. They're going to interview him this week. And then I will keep you guys informed of the outcome. Thank you very much. Salute. Have a good night. Cool.